Biafra people that will be tougher. And you must remain resolute. I want you people to remember that I said whoever that rises up to fight me, that any institution within Nigeria.
Please join us. Our PM is live right now. As you join, please hit the like button, share it to all platforms, all WhatsApp group, to your friends to notify them that our PM is live.
And fight this Biafra struggle. The end has come. And what is happening now has shown that the end of Nigeria has come. Last of them will be the presidency, or the people they call the federal government. I want all of you to ask yourself, who is the federal government? These foolish, corrupt criminals calling Finland, they call themselves senators, calling federal government. Who is federal government? When stupidity is leading you, you become foolish. They are having a plenary session for Simon Ekpa, calling federal government. Who is the federal government? Are they not the federal government per state? What is the arm of the government of Senate? Let them enter Biafra from A to Z. Started talking rubbish. This is a freedom fighting, and we're going to fight to finish. I want everyone to understand that what we are here to do is to destroy the enemy that have come to kill our children, our women. And today, they have seen when they were protesting against Biafra government. Did anybody kill them? On Monday, they paid some people to come out and protest against it at home, which is a Nigeria protest. Did anybody disturb them? Did anybody kill anybody? The answer is no. Why then you see them killing Biafrans today? It is the same people that kills people during the sit at home. And today, and that is why some people will expect us to we don't do like that. Just watch and see what is going to happen in the coming days and coming weeks. Yesterday on Space, I told you people that sleep has departed from Mumbai. Some of you don't understand what I mean. I told you people that you should just sit back and watch. And I'm saying it again. Sit back and watch. Very, very proud of the Biafra Liberation Army, the Eastern Security Network, and all volunteers who has gone to work to make sure that we're going to make the Biafrans in Enugu State very proud very soon. The reason why we are on this space tonight is to let you understand that this coming to visit at home distributed already is going to be the beginning of the end of Nigeria. These particular 2 weeks will destroy the foundation. And then after destroying the foundation of Nigeria, we are going up with another strategy, another measure that will now begin to destroy the wall of Nigeria. Those walls, you will see them start falling immediately the end of these 2 weeks at home. So I welcome you this evening. Our condolences goes to the families who have lost their loved one in Enugu State today. Our promise to the government is that their death shall be avenged. They can never die in vain. They committed no crime. They did not steal anything. They didn't rob anyone. They did not do any kidnapping. They did not destroy anybody's property. They only said, I want to open my shop. They only said they have the right to open and the right to close. It's not feeding them. The government is not paying for their shop. The government is not subsidizing anything in their shops. For that reason, the government has no right to interfere and steal anybody's shop within Biafra territory. Having said that, the price of killing Biafra is that everything that represents going down. I welcome everyone to this space. You can send it to those pot-belly smelling senators who are calling. I welcome all of you to this space. Chigode, I'm going to spend just 30 minutes here. Pastor Van Vavam, over to you.
Thank you, my friend. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my co-host, Success. Welcome, fellow Biafrans. Our Prime Minister has a very short time, and the title of this space is 2 weeks sit at home will destroy the foundation of the zoo. And please, before I hand over to Chikodi, please, I will give to you. Have you stopped working for Nigeria?
That's it. I believe by now, these are the kind of propagandas and lies that with time, the truth that will stand the test of time. Right? People that said Tinubu paid me are the one now telling, shouting on social media, supporting the government that are killing our people. Those guys will soon disappear from this surface because the land of Biafra will swallow all of them.
You see. Thank you, man. Mazi Nnamdi, please.
Fellow Biafran, say that the criminals were expelled on the 28th of April. We are in collaboration with Peter Mba to mobilize those things you see there. I'm telling you, a very honest. We are sitting at home for the release of who they say is their leader. And they collaborate with the enemies to protest against what is shaking the foundation of the federal government. This is to tell you that these people are one. It is another proof that they are one. But I won't forget to appreciate their friends in Enugu for their doggedness this day towards resisting the idiots in Enugu State Government House. And I will say, Prime Minister, please, you will give an announcement or another that the people that gave their life today in Enugu, their names should be submitted to the government of Biafra in exile. And those injured, as many as they were injured, we need their details and whatsoever, please, so that we won't leave them alone to fight this battle. Not only in a conventional field, but in this matter, we have as well to come in the injured and the diseased. We need some of their information so that we can help as a government. This is where I think this is my plea. Thank you
very much. Thank you very much. That request is granted. I want every Biafran to gather every information of those families that have lost loved one today. We are going to come for them and see how we can help them as a government. Those also who have injured, the Nigeria terrorist state have injured, we want them documented, and we are going to take responsibility of treating them from tonight. So the media team, please, or medicals, the medical department, please take note of this particular announcement. Those of you in Enugu State, if you know anyone who have injured himself during this barbarism of the Nigeria terrorists and the Islamic government, please submit their names to the Biafra government in exile and let us communicate with them immediately and see how to come to their aid, including the family of the deceased. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Pastor Van, over to you, just as usual.
All right, thank you very much. Please, comrades and everyone in the space, please help us so that we'll make it very smooth. As you are already, we have 10 speakers in the room. Please raise up your hands. While I'm bringing in the first person, the next person should be raising hands already. If the first person finished talking and you don't raise up your hand, I will remove you and bring in some people that are waiting behind that wants to ask the Prime Minister a question. First to go right now is Project B. This one, my Labour Party. Project B, go ahead. The Prime Minister is here to answer your question. Unmute yourself. You have 60 seconds, please. Project B, unmute yourself. You have 60 seconds.
Touch the microphone and unmute yourself.
Okay, I need to unmute all of them. I'm sorry. Everybody was muted before. All right, you can do that now. Unmute yourself now.
Yes, I've done that. Thank you for this opportunity. I want to ask a very silent question. We are all from the Southeast, we are all Biafrans. But my question is this: why are we aiding in the destruction of the Republic that we are trying to get the freedom from? Because
it's not because.
Well, I don't know where people are.
If you ask your question, you wait and we'll answer it. You don't ask more than one question. My Prime Minister, this one is asking your question.
The question should be, your answer to the question is, who is the one killing people today?
Can you answer that question, please, very quickly? Project.
That question, we know that both forces.
Can you answer a direct question?
The Nigerian security officials and the unknown government are killing people.
Did you see unknown government?
Yes.
Today. Okay, so those unknown government you see means that Nigerian government are the one killing the people. Did you see any unknown government kill anybody? They are the same Nigerian government. And I have answered your question, which means Nigerian government is the one destroying the economy of the Southeast, and they are the one destroying the properties, they are the one destroying the project you see in the Southeast today. That's nothing to do with us. We're only trying to protect the Biafra people, which we will continue to do. Nigeria government is an Islamic state, irresponsible government who kill their own citizens the same way they killed 103 persons in Loki Togate. Was it Biafra people that killed them? I am asking you, although you just have left. The next person, please.
All right. Please don't unmute yourself until I ask you to speak, please. Real Biafra song, please unmute yourself. You have 60 seconds, please.
Good evening, everyone.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you. Happy here.
Please, can you go ahead and ask your question? You have 60 seconds.
Okay, my question goes by, what I saw today is very, very, very annoying. So my question is that, how can we capture that pattern? If it's possible to capture him, but if someone have the address of their family, because you cannot kill someone's child and you are in your house and be happy. So it's time to all this nonsense to stop. That's my question.
And you really ask this question as a human being. How can we capture? So I'll come and tell you how we can capture somebody. Please, next person, please. Yes.
It is their duty. It is their duty. He is here. It is his duty to make available the addresses and the real information of any of them that he knows. Don't come and ask us how can we. It is your duty. We are in freedom fighting. Everyone is a soldier.
All right. We need another hand up. James John, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Mazi Nnamdi, our Prime Minister. Good evening. I'll be longing to wait to ask this question. Mazi, please. My question is just a simple question, because I based in Dubai, though. So somebody told me that there is a group that has WhatsApp group which is called Autopilot that is created here in Dubai. So the guy, because I normally follow you, even when on Enter Biafra, I do call into that. So I said I will call to ask you if you here in EE. So that's my question, sir.
Please, your question is that you are going to call me after this program. I'm going to give you the link or the number of the group in UAE that you should follow. Okay? I will do that. So that question has been answered. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. So how do I reach you, please?
My number is +39. You should have your pen. You write it. +39 335.
Please hold on. 1 minute.
Okay. I am Pastor. You've come on my program. You can see my number is always displayed there.
You can call it now.
+39.
Okay.
35.
Okay.
100.
Okay.
335.
Okay.
21. Call me on that number after this space. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Praise Elohim, please. Can you unmute yourself? You have 60 seconds.
Good evening, everybody.
You're welcome.
I want to greet my Prime Minister, Samaniba. Greet everyone in the space. This is my first time of speaking on the space. My heart bleeds for what happened today, the killing of 2 gallant Biafrans by the terrorist governor of Enugu State. I served Biafra in the bus company, and from the bus company I served in the Red Cross throughout the war, Civil War, or the Biafra-Nigeria War. I think this is an opportunity we must not miss. Enugu governor, terrorist governor, has touched the tiger's tail, and we must move in full force. Now, what happened? The Biafran people decided to sit at home to protest for the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, kanu. And on Monday, we sat at home, Biafran sat at home, and the Enugu governor, terrorist governor, organized some talks and a show of shame and seal up the private businesses of Biafrans. And today, Biafran decided to have their own protest, and when they had their protest, nobody was killed, nobody was tortured.
What you had was 50 seconds. Can you summarize what you're saying, please?
Okay, what I'm saying is, now they have killed us when we are protesting peacefully. I think, like the Prime Minister says, we have to go in full force. The ban on the politician, Biafra politician coming into Biafra land is hereby, like he said, forbidden. Any of them that steps their foot on Biafra land will become a victim. This is veteran Dragon 2 speaking. Prime Minister, God bless you, allow every one of you in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much, Dragon 2. As everybody can see, the whole world has come to know that Biafra people came out today and are strongly behind the Biafra government in exile and the government in homeland. That's what has happened now, and this is the result. You see, Enugu was sealed completely, and those hired by Hope Uzodinma and Peter Mba has been disgraced. So we're looking for them to come out today and challenge Biafrans who are the owner of Enugu, and they were nowhere to be found. So this is another proof and evidence that the Biafra government in exile remains the only legitimate government, and I remain the Prime Minister of Biafra, which is now having the loyalty of the entire Biafra people. This is the evidence today. Nobody can dispute that. Thank you.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. Thank you, Veteran Dragon 2. God bless you. All right, we'll have the next person here is Ndidi. Ndidi Eseka, please, can you ask your question in 60 seconds, please? You've got the mic. Unmute yourself.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
The first guy that asked question, I was still in the other side. When he was condemning the Biafran Republic to make lesser, he was condemning every of their movements, all their activities. That was why we not answer the question directly.
Don't worry about him. Just ask your question. Leave them. They are just fools. He has kicked himself out. So you ask your question. Don't ignore them. They are not relevant. Ask your question, please, Ndidi.
My question is, Prime Minister, you know, like today now, what really happened is two things. Why are some activities of this terrorist is going on in Enugu, others is going on in Asia. So I just want to ask, in case of like this, what would the government do to protect other citizens from other cities? Because it may be happening in Delta or Asia or other cities, whereas our men are already focused on one thing. I just want to know what would be the situation of other cities. For people were still in Asia today.
I want you to understand that we are already at war. This has been happening for the past 2 years. For some of you thought we are joking. For the past 3 days now, 3 nights now, there has been war in Imo State, out of Biafra. We see the fall of the terrorists, up to 100 of them. Did you hear that in the news? It's happening. That's why we are always telling the Afghan people to be very security conscious. Have you not seen me saying it? I've always, whenever there is a victory over Nigeria, I've always called Biafra people to be very security conscious. When I say it, people should understand there is a danger. So what should you do? Remain very security conscious, respect yourself. Whenever you see that danger, run inside your house, close the door. Those people that you see becoming victims today are those who are probably thinking that, if I stay outside, Nigeria government will think I'm not a Biafra. You are a fool to stay outside. And I saw somebody that they are funny that were, torturing and putting stone on his head, and the guy was lying down and putting one leg on some stuff, because the guy was a very stupid guy and he stayed behind. Because some of them are probably, they want to say, I'm not Biafra. Once you are in Biafra land, so long as you are not Hausa and Fulani, it does not matter. These guys are terrorists. They came from Sahel. They came from Central African Republic. Some of them wearing this uniform, they don't have any training of security training. They are just there to make sure they kill anybody they see talking about Biafra, whether you are a Biafra or not. So when they suffer this kind of casualties and Biafra defeat them, when they come to kill us, they get anger and go to the street. That you see what is happening now. And that's why we have always said, be very, very security conscious. Go to my tweet and read it. And that's why it is very important, very imperative that every Biafran follow what I'm tweeting and always understand a coded message. I've always said it. Whenever something is about to happen, I will say, just make sure you are very, very security conscious. What it means is that when you see those killers coming, run into your house, inside your house, and close the door. You see, even today they were trying to break door in Aba. So if those who want to do like they love Nigeria, you come out, they don't want to hear. They just kill you, and they kill people in to Lekki Tollgate who were carrying Nigeria flag. What else can beat that? Can you be more Catholic than Pope? Are you going to be more Nigerian than those who carry flag of Nigeria and they were killing them and the blood was spilling over all over the flag in Lagos? You in Biafra land, if anything is happening, go inside your house, lock the door, security measures, take precaution until the situation goes down, then you can come out. We know how we are dealing with them. They can't stand us. I am saying it again. We are well armed, and we are defending the land, and that's what we are doing. And any day they come, they have collected what. Yesterday, about 100 of them went to judgment. Thank you.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. Thank you so much. And really, you've gotten that. And I'm sure the next person, please. The next person here is Chibweze Sami Omoka.
Thank you, my brother, and thank you, Prime Minister. I am so grateful to have you as a Prime Minister. You are doing a marvelous work. More grace to your elbow and all protocol observed. My question is just two. We are backing in a serious something. Who don't know need to know. And we are going to try as much as we can to safeguard it. Is there any plans you have made to have at least organized camps we could be able to reach our people during these 2 weeks? Because it's going to be really tedious. And if we do, please, if you can be able, I know we have a side that we are making a fund already there. If we can do a fundraising in middle of phase so that we can be able to push more relief to those who are less privileged, because it's going to tell on them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. And yes, we are already distributing the palliative. Some people are already receiving their palliative. We started early enough so that it will go around at least to our capacity. And yes, the committee in charge of this palliative, they are here and they are listening to you. So I agree with you that at the middle of this, we can have fundraising for that. Because we know we have 2 weeks, 2 days interval, and then we go again, and then another 2 days interval, and then we go again. So, on that note, Dr. Ravweze, take note of this. We may have a private fundraising depending on, the capacity and what we have done so far, and where we have covered and where we have not covered. So we're going to assess those, where we have covered and where we have not covered, and see where we need to touch again, during the first, at least after the first week of this classroom, we're going to have a review of, where we have covered and where we need to touch more. So I agree with you, we may need to do that. But for now, the palliative is being shared and people are receiving it. Thank you.
Thank you, Chibweze. Thank you. Success, please take him down so that we'll bring in more people. Born philosopher, can you come up with 60 seconds?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Simon Eto. Good evening, listeners. I just have one or two questions to ask directly to Mr. Simon. I don't pick interest from where people pick. So mine comes from my own angle. I recall that this is maybe the second time I'm joining this live, this on stage. The first time I asked you something and I said something. Most interest is about Mazi Nnamdi. Nothing much. Even if we expect something to come out of Egypt. I said before on my tweet I made about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I told you directly that in the coming days there will be a force of immunity. And maybe I don't know if you fully understand what I mean. Depending on the weight of this question, you can choose to think over it or to have any idea or know anything about coin called kobo? That is my question.
If I have any idea about a coin called kobo?
Yes.
What kind of question is that?
That is why I said if you cannot answer
I do not need to research. Does kobo has anything to do with our freedom?
Yes.
So tell me, what it has to do with our freedom? How would the kobo read?
It's not. I asked the question, so I wish.
That's why I'm asking you. Does it has to deal with our freedom? You said yes. And then I ask you now, can you tell us how will not kobo liberate us from Nigeria? And then you say you are not in position to do that. So what exactly are you looking for?
Not even about freedom or biafra.
I am here for freedom. Anything outside, I'm interested to hear it. But if it is not about our freedom, I'm not ready to hear it. So does it have to do with our freedom? Again, I ask you. Does it have to do with our freedom? So tell me, how will kobo liberate us from Nigeria?
We said something before that sometimes we put words coded. So not all things that you expect me. I'm not from
this. I believe that kobo is not a coded word. So kobo is kobo. It's a Nigerian money, right? Mm-hmm. So what is it? How does the kobo now liberate us from Nigeria?
Educate us, please. Educate us.
It is not. It's not what I will open up here, or maybe what someone who knows.
Listen. In this Biafra liberation, we don't have anything hidden. We are here to educate and create awareness for Biafra people and lovers of Biafra. If it is something you don't know, you don't bring it here to destroy what we are doing. So can you just remove him, please? Coming here to talk about kobo. What does kobo has to do with liberating us from Nigeria?
Philosopher of kobo. Onye mechi etymology. Please come up and ask a better question, not kobo question. Please.
Good evening, my Prime Minister.
Good evening from here.
The Senate rejected the motion this evening or yesterday about the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. My question is, what is the implication of this and what are you going to do? Number two, you said, I heard you when you were making statements this evening or in the afternoon, that Biafran should remain on the street. And the information minister said that those who doesn't have what it takes to remain on the street should remain indoors. So I want you to put clarity to this statement so that we know exactly what to do from here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to make it very clear that the senators does not exist. They have lost every legitimacy to represent the Biafrans, and we have passed vote of no confidence on them. So I do not understand why anybody would be expecting anything from the big pot belly people. We don't regard them as senators. They don't represent us. We have given the vote of no confidence. It does not exist, and they remain illegitimate as far as the Biafra territory is concerned. So whatever they pass today is not a surprise to us. On the issue of those remaining at home, I said, if you listen to me very clear, I said be security conscious. You watch the situation and follow the instruction. For example, in Abia State, there were no demonstration. So what they just did was to come and kill. So in a situation like that, you just go indoor and, lock yourself up to prevent being a victim. In Enugu State, there were demonstrations, and they can easily overpower those criminals and those terrorists if they really want to do that. Like you see, after they killed 1 or 2 persons, they disappeared from the street. So the opportunity is still there. And because they know they have committed evil, they were all scared and were running away. So that's an opportunity there to engage every property of the government, including the police station, including the police vehicle. Everything should go down for having spilled the blood of Biafra. So in that situation, you take advantage of it. I hope I have cleared the air. So you watch both situation and take advantage of what the situation has to offer. So Enugu State is completely different scenario, and Abia State is completely different scenario. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you good with that, AMHC?
Yes.
All right. Then we have Afodile. Afodile, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, Your Excellency, my Prime Minister. Good evening, the Biafra Liberation Army. Please, my own is not a question per se, just 2 words, 2 sentences, and then I'll pray for you, sir. It is good for something to happen so that our people will learn, because our people don't learn. That is what Mazi Nnamdi has always complained. When they were warned to boycott this election, they didn't listen. It is good they are now getting it so that they know why you said this election should be boycotted. The federal is dealing with them, the state is dealing with them. So now they understand clearly. And now Oluwole has tried. Enugu has been very quiet. He thought they are all women, that nobody can do anything. But today, he never expected what he got today. And it will continue. Then, sir, my prayer for you, it requires wisdom to win stupidity. Because what they are doing is stupidity. And I pray that Elohim will deposit more wisdom on you to always be 1 million steps ahead of them in whatever plan they are making, in whichever way they want to come to you. God bless Biafra. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless Biafra Liberation Army. God bless Eastern Security Network. God bless our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Thank you, Biafrans.
Thank you very much. And I have 5 minutes. So we're going to end this in exactly 40.
Okay, at the top of the hour. Please, fellow Biafrans, at the top of the hour, this Twitter space will end. I'm going to take questions. Please, I'm going to be very strict with my 1 minute. So let's see if we can take 5 people. Patrick, Drink Depot, can you please come up very quickly? No accolades. Question, please.
Good evening, my Prime Minister and everybody in the house. I greet you all. Seriously, I'm very angry of what happened and what I'm seeing on head, especially in Abia today. Like what I'm going to say here is that we cannot continue allowing the terrorists of Nigerians being oppressive the Biafra. What I'm saying now is that if you see today in the streets of Enugu, you see the Biafra coming out with wood and stick, with no weapon in their hands. But if the terrorists of Nigerians, the police, if they're coming with weapons, then you start seeing the Biafra running. So what I'm begging the Prime Minister is that we are ready to fight this fight to the end, till our blood, till everything, because the land belongs to us. We are fighting this fight today because of our children, our generation to come. Not just today, not just for now. We are fighting it for generation. So I would like him to assist us if it is weapon, anything. But we're coming out with stick and wood will not help more of this fight. That is just what I have to say. We need weapons. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We don't give weapons to civilians in Biafra. We give weapons to those volunteers who have joined the Biafra Liberation Army or the Eastern Security Network. These are those who are trained to handle weapons and also to make sure they understand the rule of engagement. So we don't just give a weapon to people protesting in the street. And I want everybody to understand that we have template. That's why it is very important that you follow instructions. Okay? You don't expect us to come to the street and start fighting conventional war. We have a template. We know how we are fighting in Nigeria. We know how we are neutralizing them. That time for street fighting has not come yet. And we are not going to be pushed into it. We know how we are going to engage them. We are in guerrilla warfare. And not just ordinary guerrilla warfare, a very systematic one. And it is yielding a very powerful fruit. And they are getting the gist. So we know what we're doing. And we're going to be neutralizing them from inside until it is time to come to the street. So I want everybody to always listen to the instruction. It's very important out there. And it is very, very important you people follow us on Twitter. When we say stay indoor, stay indoor. When we say be very security conscious, you know what it means. Be very security conscious, because that is a kind of systematic war we are fighting with these terrorists in Nigeria. As all of you know, we have studied them and we are following them, and it is working very well. So we don't want any Biafra to fall victims, out of ignorance. What you should prevent, you fall a victim because you are thinking that when you come and shout Nigeria, they will respect and they not kill you. No, you are an enemy so long as they find you in Biafra land. Even in the north, if you are not a Fulani, you are from the south, if you are from the eastern region, automatically you are an Igbo man, you are an enemy. Not to talk more of when they see you as a young man in Biafra land, when they have come to kill. So whether you support Biafra or not, whenever anything is happening, because even if you are one Nigeria, nobody, once you are dead, they tag you Biafra, and we don't want you to die. So whenever something is happening, all you should do is to just take security measures and run inside your house, lock the door. Save yourself. You are not part of the Biafra Liberation Army. You are not a part of the security, and you don't know how to fight, and you cannot defend yourself against people carrying arms and AK-47. So I am appealing to any Biafran, once starting happen in this, because they can't come to where we are. They know where we are. They know how we deal with them. All they do is to go to the street. So you that are in the street, you don't have arms. So all you need to do is to just run away, run inside your house, lock the door, and when they have passed, you can come out and do whatever you're doing. Because we have people that are engaging them, and you're not part of them. So this is the security measure I'm giving all of you. And you must listen to directives and instructions. It's very important, so you can save your life and see Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you, Patrick. Patrick, I'm just curious. I want to know, what part of Biafra are you from?
I'm from the Edo State.
I knew. I saw you. I listened to your accent, and I suspected you're from there. Thank you very much, and I encourage your other people from that end to always support what we're doing. God bless you. Thank you very much. And I think our time is up. I can see nobody raise their hand. Success, please, I'll hand over to you, then you hand over to the Prime Minister.
All right, thank you very much, Mazi Nnamdi, for a wonderful moderation this evening. And I will always say, may Chukwu Kabiyama bless you. We'll keep on growing and growing into it until the day Biafra will come. And I want to tell Biafrans all over the world that the victory is at sight. I'm telling you, it has never been this way. From the moment of this very agitation until we came in. When we came in, we bring the game to a very changing formula. And I want to thank our Prime Minister and all the cabinets. I think in the clubhouse of recent, they were shouting that it is difficult to apprehend Simon because they don't know those that he works with, and I laugh at them because he's the only one that it is not unlike Nnamdi Kanu that they have a director of state that can approach this approach. I say that is the way you saw Nnamdi Kanu, and Simon Ekpa will be in Finland as a Finnish citizen and finish all of you. Good evening, everyone.
I like that. In Finland, as a Finnish citizen to finish all of them. I like that. I like that.
Nice one.
Nice one. Thank you, my Prime Minister. We are honored to have you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. We are not bothered about the statement from smelling pot belly people. That is the name we are going to give. We're going to look for a befitting pig name and give to them. These are people that are non-entity, they are corrupt, they are criminals, that doesn't exist. We don't value them, and they will never be part of what we're doing, and we don't want them to be part of it. Look at Akpabio that was giving money to criminals to go and block oil pipeline. Have you people forgotten? Akpabio that has a case of billions of naira embezzlement and they buy his way to the Senate president. These are the kind of people that will be talking to a Finnish government. It doesn't work like that. I am very, very happy that they have taken this step they are taking today, because that will be the trap we set them, and they have fallen into this trap. Have you seen how Mba fall into his own trap? He will never come out. The trap have captured him. He can never escape this. The wrath of Biafrans will fall heavily on him in Enugu, on his properties, on his business, everything Mba have. We have declared war against it. Thank you.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. Thank you, sir.
And on this note, I want to thank all of you for coming to this space. Tomorrow we are going to be also on a space. So please, you know that it is no longer about broadcast this and that. It is now action based. So as we approach the sit at home, 2 weeks sit at home, we are going to be more active on space as we wait for our app to come out, on Enter Biafra app to come out, so we can start live broadcast there as well. I hope the app come out very soon, and we'll continue from where we stop. But for now, we are going to be more active on Twitter space. But at the same time, I want to thank the Biafra government in exile, the cabinet, de facto government in the homeland, all the representatives of different states of 32, including the capital territory of the Biafra state. I want to thank all of you. And then also the committee for the palliative. I want to thank all of you for the job you are doing. And hopefully this palliative will get to the people that needed it most. We are still moving forward. And I am calling on those in Enugu State to continue to stand very, very strong. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. Mba must not know peace again in Enugu until we kick him out of that place. He will never sleep in government house again. We are going to beef up the security in Enugu State. We are going to make sure that the front we have opened in Enugu will be more of a very offensive front than what you have ever seen anywhere within Biafra territory. And Mba can never promise we are giving to Biafra people. You can't kill us and brag about it. We did not vote him. How many? He is not representing anybody in Enugu State. He is not representing Biafra people to buy his way into an illegitimate office. It can never happen. The war has been declared. We are going to fight it anyhow, any way we want it. We must stand very strong and make sure that Mba does not breathe again in Enugu until the last day he stays in the office. Thank you very much. May God bless you all from here. And I say good evening and good night.
Go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making. And you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Monthly and win 50,000 naira daily in the Wild Wash Win Millions promo.
One is that this so-called Mbas, the Ozodemas, all of them, including the one I used to look at like human, Abaribe. They are all the same. There's no politician in that zoological republic that is any different. They are all the same. Because Abaribe made a comment today that really touched me. So they are all the same. No politician should be scared.
What comment did he make?
Abaribe said that he has spoken with the Finnish ambassador in Nigeria concerning our prime minister, but the ambassador told him that first of all, that our prime minister is a citizen of Finland, one, and that two, that this kind of matter is, discussed at governmental level, not ambassadorial level. That is what the ambassador.
So that means Abaribe have inquired to Finland on how to deal with Sam. Yes. That's what it means.
Exactly.
Biafra,
exactly. Yeah, that's what it means.
Omo Biafra, are you listening? I don't even know. Can somebody send me the video? I really need to analyze that nonsense.
It's on a newspaper, this Nation newspaper, where he comment on the Senate floor, right? They were tabling it. Abaribe said that he has personally reached out to the Finnish, something that is a different situation, because first of all, he's a citizen of Finland. You cannot expect the Finnish people to Haiti, where a court of competent jurisdiction will pass a law and the government will not obey it. Jesus Christ, who does that? So these people, they are, oh my God. Zoo, calling Nigeria zoo is just trying to make animal look bad. Where there's no rule of law. Look at what they did to Emefiele the other day. When he was set free on a bond of 20 million. DIS came there, they were eating, shooting, killing, fighting each other to rearrest him again because they don't obey the court. So the whole world knows that Nigeria doesn't, there's no rule of law in Nigeria. They know. It's an animal kingdom. So who do you think that any society will extradite their citizen to? Obviously, so Abaribe made this confession today on the floor that the ambassador referred him and told him that it cannot be done except through governmental level. So you see that they are all the same. Now, but I will tell you what's going to happen to your friends here. Nobody can. Anybody standing there is going to go down eventually. So these people, some of them will commit suicide. So some of them will commit suicide. Some will go on exile because they cannot live in Biafra. Some will fight and they will die in the process. Mark my word, this threatening society. Therefore, they will rather die than to live in Biafra. Yeah. So they will some will commit suicide. Some will commit suicide. Some will run to exile, and with their family will never come back. Never ever again come back to Biafra land. Some will fight and die in the process. Like this wife snatcher from Mba, Peter Mba. A guy like that will fight and die in the process. Just stuff like that. So these are the three options left.
Do you know that I cannot vouch for Abaribe that he's not aware when Mazi Nnamdi's kidnap was being discussed? Abaribe must be aware of it.
They all know.
All these people know what happened to Mazi Nnamdi.
Yes, 100%.
For Abaribe to open his useless mouth to say that he has contacted the prime minister because somebody said I should get proof. Which proof? I trust my brother here that is saying it, even though I've not seen it myself. I cannot doubt him. You know that if you go and check the proof and bring it for me too, because Abaribe have been silent since. Well, there's nothing that Abaribe says that is going to be different from whatever any one of them say because they are all the same. They are all the same.
Yeah. Abaribe. Yeah, they are all